Good evening, ladies and gents, and welcome. And thank you for tuning in and listening to me waffle on again about beer. I do it so well. Well, I'm still in Cornwall and I'm still on my holiday. It's currently April 2016, and I'm still down on the Lizard Peninsula in Coverack. And yeah, I'm having a fantastic time. I've been over to Helston today. Went to the Blue Anchor pub, which had been recommended to me by an old friend of mine, and what a great pub it is. But anyway, let's move on. I'm here to review a beer. The last couple of beers I've reviewed were from the brewery Cornish Chough, which are based just down on the Lizard Peninsula. And I thought, well, I'll stick with that theme and review another beer by them. Now, as I said, the last two I've reviewed from that brewery. The first one I had, which was a Fire Raven, which is a porter, which was brilliant. And then I had the IPA, which, well, it's not a bad beer, but it just wasn't an IPA, it's the bottom line. It tasted like a best bitter. But anyway, here we go, moving on. Same brewery, as we said. Cornish Chough, Kynance Blonde. Again, I've never had this before, and again, it's in a green glass bottle, 500 mils. It says Cornwall in the glass, like the last two did as well. A great quality golden ale with a well-balanced malt and hop aroma, which is dry, crisp palate, and stringent roundness of flavour, whatever the hell that means. Named after the cove which the young Choughs take their first flight. Well, doesn't that sound lovely? Bottle conditioned, comes in at 4.2 ABV. Now, looking at the beer, it's very, very see-through, and it says it's a golden ale, so, you know, I'm expecting something which looks a lot like lager, quite frankly. It's going to be that sort of colour, isn't it? So, okay, which is fine, of course. So let's get it open and see what happens. And again, like the last two beers which I've reviewed, we've got a nice bit of smoke coming from there. Okay, what am I getting from that? Initial aroma, it's quite hoppy. You can smell the malts. But, what are the hops? Possibly Cascade, I'm not sure. I don't know, but it's very, very light. And again, there's not much going on in there. The last two beers I've had by them, again, have been quite flat, which isn't always a bad thing. I don't mind a beer being flat, that's absolutely fine, you know. But anyway, let's pour it and see what happens. Yeah, as I expected, we're getting virtually no carbonation at all. Absolutely flat as a pancake. That seems to be something which is fairly characteristic of this brewery, actually. Their beer doesn't seem to have a lot of life in it. No head at all. No tightly packed bubbles. There's absolutely nothing going on, and that is absolutely see-through. But although it's a lovely, lovely golden colour, isn't it? It looks a lot like a lager, like I thought it would, to be fair. It's a proper pale ale. But anyway, let's give it a proper sniff. Let's go in with the nose. Okay, you're getting the malts from it. You're definitely getting that. You're getting a hoppy sort of smell as well, but not much. It smells a lot like a lager. It really does. You're getting that sort of lagery sort of aroma to it, which you sometimes do get from pale ales. Okay, let's go in with the taste. I was expecting it to be quite thin, and it actually isn't. It's got a good body to it, which is nice. Because one thing I do find from pale ales, they often are very, very thin and quite watery almost. But you're not getting that from this, which is really good. It's got a really good body. Um, there is a hoppy taste there. It's definitely there. It's not in your face, and it does taste a lot like a lager, but not. But there's more flavoursome than the lager. Um, you are getting a few citrus sort of tones to it as well. Um, sort of grape sort of taste in there as well. Um, yeah, it's a nice beer. It's all right, you know. It's okay. It is a golden beer. It isn't like the IPA trying to be something it isn't. Um, yeah, it's quite nice, and I think it would benefit from being chilled. It's one of those sort of beers which, you know, if you bought a bottle of it, if you popped it in the fridge for a couple of hours before you drank it, then I think it would definitely benefit from that. Although at room temperature, it's still quite nice as well. There's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, it's good stuff. It's a nice beer. It's all right. 4.2, so it's sessionable. Um, would I drink it again? Yeah, I think I probably would. Uh, so, ladies and gents, Cornish Chough, Kynance Blonde. What would I give that out of 10? For me, it's a 6 out of 10 beer. It's all right, you know. It's not a bad beer. It's pretty good, and but definitely would benefit from chilling. I think pop it in the fridge if you get a bottle of it, and I think, you know, once it's been chilled for a couple of hours, I think it would become a really great beer. But anyway, so there you go. That's my review of the Cornish Chough Kynance Blonde. Thank you very much.